Let's talk about the listen for webhook trigger. This trigger provides a URL that if you hit it from your own application with an HTTP request, it can execute your workflow for you. So let me show you how it works. I'm going to hit select trigger and I'm going to select the listen for webhook trigger. And it provides a URL, and then you can select the HTTP method, though pro tip, doesn't actually matter which one you select. The get will use the query parameters as your data, and the post will use the JSON body. So let's just do post for now. And then let's hit save. Make sure this is enabled. And we're going to do save and listen. So now let's read this. Make an HTTP post put or get request to your webhook URL to test it. When the webhook receives data, the data will be displayed here. Then you can map the output to other actions in your workflow. So let me pull over Insomnia, which is a client I use and a lot of people use for testing APIs. And I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to paste it right here. I'm going to switch this to post and I'm going to pass in a body, a JSON body, and I'm going to call it name Tony. And I'm going to hit send. So now let's wait for a second while it's receiving it. And it received it. Now let's look at the body. The body is name Tony, exactly what I sent. And then there are some headers. Headers are really cool. You can pass whatever you want, but we return the headers in the body. So you can do something like adding some optional conditions where you check if the headers have a certain value. And if you put something like your secret key here, then that secret key needs to exist to run this webhook trigger. What that means is if somebody gets this URL and tries to run it, but they don't have the secret key that they pass in the header, then it'll never run, right? So it's a good way to keep it secure. So let's look at the output, name Tony, and now let's pass the output to our Slack message just to test it to make sure it's working. So let me move this back over here. And instead of test, we're gonna hit the plus button and we're gonna do the body and we're gonna pass the name. So we're gonna say my name is. We're gonna save that. And now let's send this again, pretending it's from our own application. And then we should see the Slack message pop up. So send, my name is Tony. So that's how you connect your own applications to run a workflow in Leka.io, and then that can get passed on to all the other actions and integrations we have. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, send us a message. Please help us update our docs. We're more than happy to help you understand our platform better.